Hey y'all, welcome to Fitting and Homemaking. My name is Sarah, and today we are going to be doing some decluttering in the bathroom. So we have two drawers. The top drawer is a medicine drawer, and the bottom drawer is my drawer in the bathroom. And then we're going to be decluttering the area underneath my sink, the cabinet underneath there. We're not doing the other cabinet underneath my husband's sink or the middle drawer because those are my husband's spaces and he takes care of those, right? So let's go ahead and get started. All right, y'all, now that I have wrestled with the camera for a good few minutes because I will tell you one thing, you probably don't see a lot of bathroom cleaning content on this channel because it's just so dang hard to film in my bathrooms. They're not big bathrooms by any, stretch of the imagination. But yeah, just getting angles and stuff is difficult. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, if you want me to do more filming of bathroom cleaning, decluttering, whatever, let me know in the comments below. I'll definitely do it. It just takes me a lot longer to do. So I will need to plan accordingly. Okay, so this, as you can see, is like our medicine kind of cabinet. These Band-Aids probably don't need to be in such a huge box. Yeah, they're all these like really tiny ones that don't really have much of a use. Maybe I'll figure out a little bit better storage solution for those. Cough drops. Now, whenever we do this, we always check the expiration date. Those are good until June. Goodness. All right, what's this? Sudafed. Love how it's like just imprinted white on white. 2028 January, so those are fine. I was gonna say, I thought we got those. February 2026, so those are still good to the end of the month. These are ones that my husband uses, so I would also check with him before getting rid of that. Mucus relief. So this is like a generic Mucinex. Let's see. There it is. 2028-02, so that's fine. Natural insect repellent. Not sure if the 104 is the expiration date. If that is, this is like over 20 years old, which I don't think I would have moved with this, so I'm gonna guess that is not the expiration date. Not sure that this is where this belongs though. All right, calamine lotion. 2030, okay, so some time there. Calamine spray, must have really been itchy at some point. There we go. 9/2025, okay, let's get rid of that. Allergy relief, April 2025. October 2026 for the ibuprofen. It's just hand sanitizer. 3/2016. I didn't even think hand sanitizer expired, but well, we've got others, so. All right, what is this? Eye drops that have not been opened in the smallest possible font ever. There it is. July, okay. Hydrocortisone ointment. March, another random hand sanitizer. Although it's only 63% alcohol, so not actually hand sanitizer. I'm just gonna make a call and go ahead and get rid of that since that is not actually hand sanitizer. I mean, it says it's hand sanitizer, but it's not the percentage that you need because post-COVID, all of us are hand sanitizer experts. All right, and then just a couple things of Vaseline or petroleum jelly. Expires 9/7/2025, okay. Oops, sorry, that was loud. Don't think that's the expiration date. Has this been opened? It has. I'll leave this one in here because I think it's definitely newer than the other one. All right, and then let's see, cold and flu. This is the stuff my husband gets when he's sick. February 2027. Okay. So let's put this stuff back in here. I guess I'll keep these Band-Aids in the Band-Aid box because we can probably get different Band-Aids and then just consolidate them all into this bigger box. Let's see, calamine, hydrocortisone. I'll probably use the ibuprofen and the allergy relief the most. Not perfect, but I think I'm going to move this out to the garage. So that should be in a go elsewhere. All right, not too bad. All right, guys, I think that's as good as it's going to get. Let's see, toner. I just haven't really used this stuff in a while because I've not been doing well with, you know, doing my skincare routine. Does toner expire? It's mostly just alcohol, isn't it? Water and alcohol, I guess. I'll put this in a maybe. Sometimes I get really good about doing my skincare and then other times I'm just crap at it. So this will be a maybe. I'm gonna put them down here just because you guys can't see on the counter. It's my toothpaste that I use every day. It's my deodorant, which is, yep, almost out. I need to go get some new ones. Amazing, now it has my dog's hair all over it. Okay, so we will be going to the store today and getting that. That's just going in the trash now because I am not willing to pick the dog hair off of that. Put it with the rest of the trash stuff. It pisses me off because now I really do have to go to the store today. All right, this is my makeup bag. This shouldn't be in there, that's my daughter's. So that needs to go elsewhere. Where's the go elsewhere pile? It's over here. Not in my sink. Okay. So this is pretty much the stuff that I use. I have some makeup brushes in here that I also don't use often, but it's also got like a travel thing for my razor, a travel thing for my toothbrush, my bobby pins, my nail clippers. So that's good. When I decide to actually not let my hair frizz up after a shower, this is what I use. So, well, I guess the keep this up here, isn't it? That was the maybe. All right. This is my comb. I definitely use that. That can just go in there with the rest. What's in here? Ooh, very stinky nail polishes that I never use. Those can go away. Now, I'm going to keep the bag because I have found this bag very weirdly useful over the years. So I'm going to keep that, but we'll set it to the side. All right, more skincare stuff that I should be using that I'm just not at the moment because I'm crappy about it. All right, hair thingies. I think maybe this will be a hair thingy thing. Let's try that. What's this? Foot and leg cream. Okay, so I remember when I was decluttering before, I said, let's see if I'll use this. I'm not using it. It's going away. That's just trash. All right. Guys, this is the makeup that I use when I actually do my makeup. It's like, I can't remember when I bought this stuff though. It's so old. But I also don't want to go ahead and like buy new because that seems silly. So I guess I'll put it in here because I do use it on occasion. And mostly, if I put makeup on, it's mostly just mascara. All right, this is sunscreen. This is a bag for travel things. Maybe I'll put that in this other bag too. This is powder foundation. Never use that. That can go away. Uh-oh, my keep and go away piles on my counter are getting out of control. Floss. This, I'm very specific about what toothpaste I use. Let's see, is it expired? 2024, yep. Okay, so a lot of toothpaste tends to like take the inside of my mouth off, like strip a layer of the inside of my mouth off. So I use the Burt's Bees ones. This is a heating patch that like you can stick onto the inside of your clothing. Does this actually have stuff in it? Yes, it has one razor blade left in it. Does this have stuff left in it? Yes, amazing. I won't have to buy razors anytime soon. This, I think I'm going to give to my daughter. I used it when I was dancing competitively, and I'm just not doing that anymore. So that will go on the go elsewhere pile. All right. My moisturizer that I'm sadly running out of and have been running out of for weeks. So I've been using it less and less frequently, which is not great for my skin. This is a charger actually for this watch, and I charge it while I'm in the shower. So I keep the charger in here. All the bobby pins. Let's put this in the hair thing, because inevitably I will get rid of those, and then I will find that I need bobby pins. Holy snot. Got a lot of razor blades in here. I must have thought that I ran out and went and got more. Okay. That looks a little gross. We'll probably get rid of that. This is the only little mirror I have. My sister got that for me when she went to France with her husband, like well before they had kids. Scissors for cutting things in here. Should I save that for my daughter's dress up? I think I will. That was also on it was like a competition thing that I needed to wear. This is pressed powder. I just don't wear it anymore. It can be thrown away because obviously I'm not going to donate used makeup. Ooh. Not sure what I was even. Oh, I do remember what I was using this knife for. I was using it to cut foam off the door when I was filling that gap like ages ago. And this is the toothbrush that I got from my dental appointment that I went to. Get to go back there tomorrow. Well, the day after I'm filming this. It'll have been yesterday when you are watching it. But going and getting my cavity filled. Yay. And then this is like, I don't know why I'm still holding this. This needs to go elsewhere. This is a lip thing, a lip brush that I'm not gonna keep because that was not cleaned properly. All right, that stuff's just trash. I'm gonna leave it in there. This is more serum that I do use. Combs. Combs. Why do we need this many combs? We don't, is the answer. Should I wonder if my son has one. Like, what do you do with this? I guess I'll donate those because they've not been used. And if they don't take them, they'll just toss them. But I'll keep that one aside for my son. All right. If I haven't used these samples by now, I'm not going to use them. I'm just not. What's this? That's a little bit of toner. Is this expired? So this is like what I'm talking about. Like I want to keep up with my face care, but I just haven't been. This is, wow, I've got a lot of this serum. All right. I know the Innisfree ones are newer, so I'm going to keep that. I'm going to get rid of these because they're probably pretty old. Goodness. And I'm going to get rid of these. All right, so those stay. All right, let me get this wiped out because there's lots of hair in here. Because I shed a lot. Okay. This I do want to use. I just need to get back into my skincare regime. That's toner, this is toner. I feel like I should use these, and maybe my moisturizer will go farther. So we'll keep those. All right. So scissors go back in. These razors go back in. Razor blades, not razors. This is hair stuff going back in. Just keep that all together. All right. My extra toothbrush. Actually, my extra toothbrush. Actually, folks, I usually keep my overflow under the cabinet, under my sink, in the cabinet under my sink. Those are the words I'm looking for. So let me set these aside and we'll put them under there. Okay. So I'll keep the one extra in here so I don't look in there, not see it, and like go out and buy more. All right. These are nail clippers that my husband bought me for our anniversary. They're supposed to be like super nice ones, but they're just too big for my nails. Like I have a hard time getting under them and like seeing like where I'm actually cutting. They are really nice and sharp, and it takes like zero effort to cut with them. But yeah, I can't really see appropriately where I'm cutting, which is not great. So we'll put that in there. I'll see if my husband wants them. Because he mentioned something like that. All right, let's put my serums in here, my toners. Does that stand up? Probably shouldn't do that. I'm going to put this in here. That toner won't fit, but I'm going to see if I can fit that probably needs to be done. Skincare stuff in here. Here's just the floss that can go in there. Hair cream, toothpaste, my sunscreen. All right, so obviously that's not going to fit in the bag, so we'll put it in the back, but here, go like this. And then, let's see, it's like makeup. I still have bobby pins in here because I take it with me. I think that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in here because you can see which one's been used more. You can see the side there. Man, and I have floss in here too. Okay. Let's just keep, come on now. Let's just keep the one floss in there. These can go in overflow. And then I think that's good, so I can just grab this and take it with me if I need to do that. All right. Tuck this in the back. Actually, that should probably go in the, well, it's only for me though. Okay, we'll put it down there. And I'm gonna put the charger in here too. because I usually pull it out with my toothpaste and my deodorant, and obviously I need more deodorant now, so yay. Okay, so that's looking pretty good. Here is the stuff we're getting rid of. This is the stuff to go elsewhere, and that's just fine. This is the stuff that maybe should go in the cabinet. All right, y'all, welcome to the floor. This cabinet doesn't open very far, so I think I'll just do half at a time so I can get within reaching distance here. The stuff that's already on the floor is overflow stuff. I normally keep the overflow stuff here. This side is sunscreens. Let's see. That one was July. Oh, 08. I was gonna say, I think most of these are fairly new. Yes. All of the sunscreens are still okay, because I feel like I remembered going through those recently. So those are fine. And you might be like, damn, that's a lot of sunscreens. Well, when we go to the beach, like if one of us gets separated or whatever, like someone goes on a walk, blah, 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 there's different beach bags. It's just easy to have like one in the garage, one in the beach bag, one wherever. All right. So these are extra of my hair catchers for the drain. So those are good. Okay. Now, this is a diffuser. For any of you who doesn't know, this is a diffuser that you put on the end of your hair dryer. I have kept my hair dryer and this diffuser for a long time. I have not dried my hair, I think, since I got married, like since my wedding day, literally. So I'm gonna donate that. It's time. It's time. Let me. All right, these we still use on occasion. That's good. But we do not need the hair dryer. Now, I haven't been straightening my hair and curling it lately, but I have used those more recently, so we'll keep those there. Sorry if you can't see that well. What is in here? Oh, these are like just like with the, like hairband thing. This was a competition thing. I'll let my daughter play with those. These are just too small for anyone in the house, for them to be useful for anyone in the house. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of them. I was holding on to them for my daughter, but we don't use them. That is something that I might still use though as a barrette. So, yeah. Stick that in my hair thing. All right, jewelry cleaner, it's fine. Nail polish remover. I don't really do my nails at home that much, but acetone is useful to have. So those are fine. All right, another random bag for travel stuff. This one isn't yucky, so I will keep that one. Another thing of toothpaste. I'm working my way through that. That is fine. More floss. And toothbrushes. So that's fine. I'll put my new toothbrush with that one. And then in here, this is a bunch of soap. Now, I used to have some Dove soap stacked up here, but I finally made my way through all the Dove soap. So I'm gonna start on that soon. But I'm not gonna pull it out and open it up because I know exactly what's in there and that I have been waiting to use it. So let's go ahead and put some stuff back on this side. All of those sunscreens can go there. Let's see, where are all the flosses? Let's put all the flosses together. Don't need floss anytime soon. Put that there. Put my razor blades here. Oh, go ahead and put these up here. We don't have one of those in my kids' bathroom, but we wash Max, our dog, in the kids' bathroom, and we do pull those out and put it in the drain to catch his hair. In that instance, just gonna go ahead and put those back on top. wonder if actually, no, that's not gonna fit visually. Just, I mean, visually I can tell it's not gonna fit. So, all right, let me see if I can switch sides here so that you guys can still see. On this side, I've got my cleaning rags and I've got my cleaners, but I don't actually see anything to declutter. Back here is a faucet that I really want to install in our bathroom, but because of the nature of it, you need to switch out something inside the wall, so they'd have to cut the wall in the bedroom to reach the plumbing that I need to do, and it's going to be like $800 or $900, so we're holding off on that. But I'm going to push the hair implements to the back a little bit and just put this right up here because we have been using that. And I'm going to fold this and put this in the bottom. And under here actually didn't need too much decluttering because like I haven't been buying much of anything. A lot of the decluttering that I did in the other drawer, stuff was either expired or just it was stuff that last time I decluttered, I said, hey, let's see if I use this in the next however long, and I haven't, so it was time for it to go. But I think that looks pretty good. All right, y'all, so a lot of this right here is trash. So I got a trash bag because I don't just want to throw it in the trash bin in here. Plus some of it's glass. But this is just stuff that I'm not using that has been opened, so I don't feel comfortable passing it on. And I know I said I would figure out about the combs, but I don't think they're going to take combs. It doesn't seem like something you can donate. All right, so that is the trash. The rest of this is stuff that goes elsewhere. My, that's dirty on my countertop now. Oh, goodness. Okay. All right, so you can see these are things that I'm going to donate. Can I like put those in there and have them be? Yes. So those are things that I'm going to donate. These are going to go into my daughter's like play hair things. Goodness. Oh, well. Okay, well that part still works. And then these go in their bathroom, and this is going to the garage. So let me go and do that real quick. All right, this will go in the donate part of the storage closet. All right, and the knife just needs to be washed very thoroughly. And the trash thrown away. All right, y'all, I'm pretty happy with these results. So all of this is good to go. It's not expired. We can see everything that's in here. Again, I can see everything that's in here. This is like my go-to getting ready. This is gonna be my skincare, which I'm going to try again to really make a routine out of that. I've been really bad about my nighttime routine too. Hair stuff, this normal getting ready stuff. So I'm gonna try to be a lot better about that and use that stuff up because I do like the products and it makes my skin feel so much better. And then down here, not much really happened. We have all of our cleaning stuff over here still with the faucet stuff back there. The Epsom salts that we've been using a little bit more lately, and then just my overflow stuff down here and up here, or seasonal stuff. So I think that looks pretty good. All right, folks, that's gonna be it. I hope you enjoyed the decluttering. Hopefully that was satisfying for you. I'll try to make sure I do the before and after pictures so that you can see the change. And it just goes to show you don't really need a ton of time to do some decluttering if you choose a small enough space. So make sure that you are scoping your decluttering appropriately for the time that you have. And I know it's gonna be way more convenient for me to find stuff in here and use those drawers and know that I do not need to go and buy another packet of razor blades, in fact, especially since they're so flippin' expensive. I actually buy the men's razor blades because the women's razor blades are like $2 more expensive for the same thing. Anyhow, not going to get into the pink tax right now, but it exists. Yay, fun. If you like this kind of content, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can see some more. I still am going around the house and doing small declutters. And you may have noticed that this was not the first time that I decluttered. I'll link when I decluttered it before down below so that you can go and watch that as well if you want some more decluttering content. But yeah, it's as long as new stuff is coming into the house, we will need to declutter on a regular basis, right? And a lot of the stuff that comes in, it's, you know, gifts and that sort of thing. So it's a little bit harder to manage, and sometimes there's a little bit more emotional attachment to the things, or it's I've spent money on this thing and I ended up not using it, so it feels there's a little bit of guilt associated with, you know, being wasteful of money, wasteful by throwing things away rather than, you know, finishing them out and that sort of thing. But right now I'm at the point in my life where it's not worth the stress. If I know I'm not going to use it, or if I know I don't like using it, it's just time to get rid of it, get it out of my life. Lesson learned, don't buy that thing again, right? But I hope you are having a wonderful day, and I will see you the next time. Bye.